Battle of UMass as the
match for the great TC. He will have the call for That Hockey East. And then he'll be with you and Obi next week, right?
That's correct. Next Wednesday. I get to return to the fort.
Paired up with a couple of legends. TC's been holding things down with Lenny on Back to Work this week.
The Lennox.
Here's Jeter Downs leading off in the bottom of the fifth against Austin Schulfer, still out there for the Twins. Downs walked his first time, came in to score on the hit from Fitzgerald. And then Jeter popped out in foul ground to first in the second.
I was hoping for a ball there. I want to see if he had 3 3-0 swings.
You got to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah. Guessing a slider's coming.
On a 2-1. It is.
No, he should be hunting this fastball.
3-1 to Jeter Downs. And he works his second walk of the afternoon.
Every at bat, he gets the 3 balls.
A guy who had a really nice finish to the regular season in the minors last year over his last 2 weeks. And then he went to the Arizona Fall League and he fared better there at an OPS near 900. A lot of walks there over his few weeks in the desert.
Love it. He's representing the 20 well. I like it. Getting on base, drawing, getting that pitch count up.
He's on the move as Yolmer Sanchez floats one into right, and it drops down. Downs advances to third. Sanchez with a knock, and the Sox have the first 2 on in the fifth.
Don't know if that was a hit and run or we just got a steal with a swing. But great job here. Also, too, like right here, ball's almost down. Jeter knows, like, I'm out right there. So you just keep running on this. Let's check this out if he stops. All right. Stops a little bit. Plays in front of him. Goes back. Advances to third. On that play, too, when you're stealing like that and that ball, you're pretty much going to get doubled up. So if you don't see it off the bat well, just keep running. You don't want to get into a double play, but you're better off in that situation going to third like you did, because tough play like that, and you don't want to be sitting on second base.
You're saying if you don't see it well, you basically cut your losses, and if it does drop like it did, you're
Correct.
at third.
Yeah, it's a tough play. A lot of people are like, you have to get back to the bag, but in that situation, you have such a good jump, and you're stealing. You're committed to steal. Now, if it's a pop up, it's a different thing, but that's a line drive. And it's really hard to get back to the bag on that one. And if it's away from the right fielder, now you have the possibility to even score. That's why this game's so easy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a really easy game. I always tell my little leaguers, it was sarcastically, it's an easy game, guys. Oh, jeez.
On the move. That nearly hit the pitcher. Downs coming home, and he's safe. Aggressive base running from Jeter Downs here in the fifth.
Wow, this is a wild play right here. This is a pitcher's nightmare. Almost gets smoked in the leg with the throw down to second base. Little pump. Oh, wow. Almost right in the butt. Great job by Jeter Downs getting in there. Right away, he read it. Ball thrown in the dirt. Now, my question is the catcher allowed to block that right there? He looks like he's blocking the plate a bit. I thought that rule was thrown out. You got to be in front of it.
And in any event, Caleb Hamilton had trouble receiving that throw. So Downs adds on to the lead here for the Sox in the fifth.
think that was probably the hardest rule that came about was when they implemented the catcher not being able to be on the plate blocking it, and now it's kind of an umpire's call, if I'm not correct. Is that correct? At the discretion.
In what's kind of informally known as the Buster Posey.
Correct.
Yep.
I believe in the mullet. Yes.
The fans like the mullet, Fitzy.
He's had himself a good ball game. He's got Yolmer Sanchez at second.
Let's go, Red Sox.
Shelfer deals. Fitzgerald hooks it on the ground to second. Tim Beckham has the first out.
All right, Tisman. Good read right there. Right when the catcher released the ball, he knew that ball was coming to second base. He was going to take his chance. Great job right there with Jeter. Also, great job by Fitzy right there, moving over the runner. Nobody on. Hey, good time just to hit a ground ball that way. A lot of times people think they're just trying to hit a ground ball that way. No, you're trying to pull the ball hard, and you get the ground ball that comes out of it.
Look out. Donnie Baldwin lost the helmet, getting out of the way.
Thank God, so we can see that beautiful hair.
I know how you guys do it up there.
Mullets are in. It's like, I don't know if it's a mohawk or a mullet. And blonde. Uh-oh.
Baldwin skies this one, but out in front of it, foul. Somewhere, Eck is muttering a four-letter word that is Moss. Marveling at the Moss. Sanchez at third, the 1-1, and Baldwin hits this one well into right. That is deep enough. Garlic there. Sanchez scores. It's a 6-1. Sox lead in the fifth.
Yeah, great at bat right here. I mean, he pulls one foul for a homer, then just stays true and up the middle the other way, drives the ball to the right field on a pitch outside. Get the run in. Get him over, get him in. That's what you practice all the time in BP, you know, doing those rounds. If you don't practice it, it's harder just to replicate in the games.
So 2 outs and the bases wiped clean for Nick Northcutt, swinging through a fastball. Strikeout and a fly out for Northcutt. You see, he had a nice year with the bat in A-ball last year. 0-2.
I think one of the great additions is the Terry Steinbach helmet piece. I don't know why we didn't wear those.
The C-flap.
Is that the actual name of it?
Yes.
C-flap. All right.
Northcutt in the air toward the line in left, and the catch made along the line to end the inning. But the Sox get 2 and add on in the fifth.